dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Careful, you're going to give me a copyright strike.
Gets my fucking, oh my gosh. I verbally did the sample, beatboxing is over with.
Thank you for that follow.
I like the Lucifer, cheers.
Yep.
But I'm going to change all my shit to why him now because of you, Guido.
Why him?
The movie from those two gifts were from earlier today.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I'll tell you later. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to Guido St. Clair's channel. Hi, Guido.
Hi. Welcome to episode 59 of Stars Without Number.
Yes. Look at that. We got Tavar, Darius, and Snake together. This is a long time since we had 4 guys. And the GM.
What are you talking about? We one of us had a catastrophic shoulder injury.
Well, his box ain't here anymore.
Oh.
Catastrophic. I think there was a brain injury to follow with that too.
Hi, Sue. What is the Bujaka Kajakaya? Oh,
what?
Your chat box is inside
Sue's? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not like she actually talks much.
Yeah.
She's still creepy.
I know.
Yeah, she is too, dude. That took a lot to find that too. I'm gonna tell you, we went to every creepy site there was.
Yeah, that's definitely a new standard in creep factor.
Yeah, it's a whole new meaning to AI girlfriend.
Dude, I almost wish I would have kept that dude like there just so I could make fun of it and just leave it there. I don't know. I was a completely different guy then.
All
right. Really quick, one last thing. Justin, your mic is a little hot. If you could turn your volume down just a little bit.
Because I have a plus 20 decibel gain.
Talk quieter.
You can go straight Brian on people's eardrums.
That's the Marine coming out in them.
Yeah.
Decibel gain.
I don't want this bullshit. Speech, general. Oh, what am I doing?
I have no idea.
It's in my Sound Blaster files. This sound card is awesome.
It really is.
Well, while you're working on that, Valley, you were doing a recap. Darius, you're doing a recap. Who's doing a recap?
I was volunteering Darius to do it, but
volunteering.
You're new, buddy. You were new. You came in.
That?
Everything's fresh for you.
How's that?
That's much better. Thank you.
Or do you want me to do it?
All right. So let's see. We started off with Valley and Tavor finishing up with their meeting with what's that agency again?
Cartwright
Industries. Finishing up their shipping deal. On their way out, they had their tag-along Sue walking along with. Something caught Darius's eye about her movements being less fluid and more mechanical, and that got him to follow along. And so he followed along. He wirelessly communicated with her and asked her a question as to what she was looking for. He got a garble of information, and a few specific questions were asked. What is morality was one such question. And to which he replied, essentially, that morality is fluid. She responded both mentally and aloud, which kind of made Valley give her a weird look.
Wheel of
They
morality,
arrive back
turn. Tell us the lesson
Exactly.
we should learn. Brush and floss every night.
They made it back to the ship, and being so caught up with how Sue was reacting and how she responded, put him a little off his game, and he went to try to board their ship. Brian intercepted that and kind of set him up a little bit with the question, and then made him believe he was leading him to the rest of the group, or the location that he wanted to. Instead, he led him to Valley's quarters, and there were some questions involved, giving him a choice. He could die, or he could apply his trade with the other members of Pew-Pew and become another member of the team. Darius, enjoying living, took up the job as fallen cold. And that's kind of where we left it.
Pretty much, yep.
In a nutshell.
Wait, so we got a new guy on the ship, and he's like fucking around with the AI.
Wirelessly communicating.
Now, I'm not sure how much of that you want to advertise.
Huh?
That's just what he has given to everybody, that he wirelessly
He had his
communicated
data
with Sue.
pad and stuff, and he said he wirelessly communicated
Okay.
with Sue.
And then, other than that, he has said that he's good at fixing things and programming and
Hacking.
NordVPN.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like gonna.
So on the last episode, just a cliff note thing, because Brian added his, but since Snake and you weren't there, you guys got to add. The mission was accepted to go retrieve the AI, and we received the payment. And so the payment got processed. It got pushed into Pew-Pew, and then 5,000 credits were pushed to both Snake and Justin. I haven't pushed any credits to, well, Snake, Justin, Brian, Snake, Tavar, Brian.
5,000 credits?
In addition. So this
When
should
was
put
that?
you around, last episode, you weren't here.
Okay.
You should, this should put you around 10,000 and some
11.
change. Yeah. Did not push any to I yet. I just started. So depends on how shit goes is whether or not we'll fucking push him to the stuff. Brian gave him an opportunity. You can either see how many bullets it takes to kill you before we have to revive you, or you can work with us.
Sounds like a typical fucking Brian response. So
I would have, yeah.
That was pretty much what Brian said. So
My
but I
response
wanted
would
you
have been
guys
like,
to,
pliers, blowtorch, let's go.
I want to know what you know. I can get it out of you without asking you, but that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and let him do the hardware method because it's more fun.
yeah, he didn't
Also,
meet
there
you.
was a desire for Valley to do a background check. That's what he had said last time.
Yeah, he was going to run a background check. I haven't done it yet, but, you know, because it's still that night. So, any questions?
All right.
All right.
I'm going to take that as a no.
So I guess at the end of last episode, Brian went to go check out his medical stuff. Me and Mr. Let me cancel this real quick so I can get on the right menu. Which one are we on? We're on the ship.
Yeah.
So are we saying like I was asleep or something?
You were in your quarters.
All right.
So you were just chilling in there. It wasn't nothing alarming. It was a short episode, so.
Yeah, there wasn't any yelling or anything to have alerted you.
So basically, I'm gonna get out of my quarters and see this motherfucker here.
Yeah, you're pretty much going to see. Well, I'm about to pull Darius out of his quarters because I put everybody in their quarters just so I know where everybody's rooms were. Yeah, Sue came and she talked to us, and then she left, and then me and Darius were sitting right there and talking about pulling a background check and getting information on him, and he said, good luck. It may be spotty. So we're basically in the cantina. I'm going to pour him a glass of mead. Skull, grab your 7-Up, buddy. See, there it goes.
Fuck am I? Yep.
Well, Mr. Darius, it looks like you'll be meeting the rest of the crew here shortly. Why do I sound like a pirate now?
Yar.
Yar, Darius, you'll be meeting the rest of my crew here in a moment.
I've changed accents like 3 fucking times in episodes. So
all right, so I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and fucking. So I'm gonna go over to the intercom and request that Tavar and Snake please report to the lounge. Tavar, Snake, please report to the lounge.
Boom, boom, boom.
I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna go to the damn lounge. Where is the lounge?
I'm gonna get on my intercom and be like, "Who the fuck are you? The fucking captain now?"
Look at me. I am the captain now.
I will do that shit too when you get over there. Look at me. Look at me. I am the captain now. I fly this bitch.
I too can fly.
Oh, yeah, good point. The pilot
is not on this ship anymore.
is no longer on the ship. Yep.
That pilot looks very interesting. Almost.
Didn't we like pay him? I thought we paid him.
I did pay him. And now he's got a whole nother job. He doesn't work for Pew-Pew anymore. He works for a Sear Transportation. You missed some stuff. We'll fill you in with that here a little bit.
Rolling in that dough pretty soon. Actually, we already are.
Oh yeah, did he update his credits?
I already had quite a few. So I'll roll out of bed and move out to the fucking cocktail lounge with a drink in my hand. No,
if I don't have a drink, I'm gonna get one.
A bottle of whiskey.
Oh, he's got one.
Brian's gonna be mad if you're drinking all of his shares.
Mr. Snake.
Huh.
I believe. What is that? The bottle of what?
Whiskey.
Ooh. Are you sharing?
Is that the one y'all got from the old hookers?
The titty bar. That's the one I got from the titty bar.
No, I think I'm entitled. Let me go get a glass real quick.
Fitting.
You drink it out of the bottle or you have none. And I hand him the bottle.
Fine.
All right.
Roll Constitution save.
Oh my gosh. Really?
No.
Okay.
Didn't say I was down to the whole bottle.
Yeah, it would. Yeah.
I'm not pulling a valley here.
Dude, that's fucking. Anyways.
Oh!
Gents! If you look, we lost the pilot, but we gained. The fuck is it I said you can do, Mr. Darius?
I can fix shit.
We gained a fixer.
I'm a fixer.
And hack.
What the exact?
He's a hacker.
What kind of fixer?
I am also a hacker.
Oh my gosh! I thought you were a Maltech scholar.
That was the old.
Oh.
That's not a thing anymore.
You're not the scholar?
I am a scholar, but I'm not. There's no Maltech anymore. That used to be the old. That used to be the old.
Well, Maltech still exists. It's just not a class or a thing.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, this is Darius. He hacks shit, and he's pretty good at it. And because we have an upcoming mission, Brian has brought to my attention that his skill set might be needed because our next mission that we're going to, as you guys remember, do you remember, Snake?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is going and recovering an AI that is attached to this guy's arm. Yeah, it's just in a data slab type thing.
Is the arm attached to a person, or is the arm?
It currently is. It may not be later on, but we will definitely, that'd be something. Collateral damage is frowned upon, but if it happens, it happens.
Go into my room and put together my sniper rifle.
Got like 30 days to get there for this mission.
I'm cleaning my weapon.
Oh, you're just gonna
I'll
leave
just
it?
wave as he walks by.
Mr. Snake, are you leaving the bottle here?
I'll bring the weapon out and just put it up because it's in a backpack. I'm gonna put it out, clean it up, put it back together. My giant fucking mag rifle.
There he's just checking his pockets. And it's like, oh, cigar, and he's gonna light his cigar.
Yeah, hopefully you brought them one.
Darius, give me a perform check.
For lighting the cigar without blowing up the ship? Okay.
Charisma.
Okay. Modifier?
None.
Okay.
I just want to see what you roll here while you're doing that. Welsh Knight, good to see you again.
Welsh.
A 5. Okay, so
did I roll a notice?
No, it's not that important. So you don't often see rifles of this size and caliber. This is something
big bitch.
Yeah. Basically, picture a Barrett that's slightly bigger, slightly lighter, and fires magnetically accelerated rounds.
Railgun.
Yeah, it's basically a railgun.
It's a handheld railgun.
So, I was just seeing how well you would hide your surprise / impression. Hide how impressed you are. Wow.
He got a chubby.
Pretty much, yeah.
So, Vor, you remember the last time I fired this thing, right?
Speaking of that, I'm glad you brought
I said
this
I'm
up.
okay. You don't.
No. So I was contacted by the Galactic Special Agent Committee that is investigating the incident that happened on the docks and where you guys were arrested on District 3 for using that mag rifle within.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So they want to know.
Accidental discharge.
Yeah. Well, they want to know some information that has to do with that, along with the complete destruction of 14 city blocks in Tharoon. Apparently, somebody once told me the world is gonna fucking roll me. All right? And they want to talk to us about the destruction of 14 city blocks that blew up with the graph site from the Zambito band
Who wants to
organization.
Talk
Do you mean that a runaway fusion reaction? We had nothing to do with that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's evidence and witnesses key, i.e. that guy, I guess, or somebody. Did they say, okay, time out. Did they say the guy?
So,
this is a conversation we should be having in front of someone.
No, he's looking at this big ass rifle.
He's on the website.
Also, if he leaves suddenly,
on the website. I already fired him last episode.
If he leaves suddenly, then he's going to have a problem.
Don't worry. Brian's already.
I'm not a big fan of the law per se.
See,
they haven't necessarily done
you're
right
already
by
halfway there.
Okay, awesome. So bottom line is they know there was an explosion. They know they purchased this ship from us, and they know some shit went down and attempted murder of this person and annihilation of 14 city blocks along with a bunch of people. They also know about the arrest of individuals that was in District 3 and stuff as well with the ongoing investigation.
You said attempted murder. That
Yeah.
guy's dead. That guy's very dead.
Yeah, but what about the other dude? I don't really know. I mean, he's dead, but my bad. Thanks for clearing that up. Okay, with the successful murder of the individual on the dock, I mean,
Self-defense.
from 300 meters away.
He's coming
Okay,
at me!
all right. Damn it! Mission accomplished murder. That's right. They want to have a discussion with me in order to discuss this. And, well, it seems that we have lost a party, which I removed him from any affiliation with Pew-Pew Anonymous. I just want to let you guys know I'm about to roll him under the bus. But it's not really a bus. It's like a bus that ran over him, compacted with a steamroller that ran over the bus, and then it was picked up by a metal thingy and then dropped into a compressor that compacted it.
Oh, the guy with the shoulder injury?
Yeah, Mr. Cullens. I'm about to blame it all on him. How do you feel about that?
Honestly, Valley, I don't know what was going on with him. Something was not right about him, and I don't need to be psychically gifted to determine that. So
He's also Ash, so dead men can't deny.
I mean,
after the annihilation of a whole planet by engaging a drive in atmosphere, I think it's safe to say that
Wait,
he's
is that something
responsible
you guys
for
do?
many. As I was
we
saying,
eliminate problems and threats. Sometimes there is.
Sometimes
collateral.
preemptively.
There was almost no one left alive on that planet.
There was no one properly left alive on Adelia. If they are,
what's Adelia? What?
That asteroid
Anyways.
belt?
What?
Rich in cobalt, though.
I wonder if we just
True.
I wonder if we just.
So
threw off- never mind.
basically, here's my thought process. Mr. Jack Cullen had a psychotic break, went rogue, started committing terrorist acts. Pew-Pew Anonymous disavowed him from our organization, and then along with other organizations began hunting him. We found out that he was moving towards the room and tried to falsely register a ship under our name and registration by using hacking means. Probably wasn't as good as you, Mr. Darius, but we shall see. You're probably on that side of me, but
He probably remote piloted that ship in there.
But yeah, that's absolutely what I'm talking about. And unbeknownst, when we came there in order to apprehend them, he developed unforeseen alliances with the corrupt District 3 Police Department, which in order to allow you guys to be arrested and apprehended with him, where you pretended to be undercover. And then being undercover, you worked with him to get released by Marcus, who is a corrupt individual crime lord of that area. And then in order to help him do XYZ, got out, he did some stuff, he disappeared. He set us up with meeting Mr. Nakanta about doing a deal for human trafficking, which was leading to bigger and bigger criminals. And we decided instead of complete apprehension, we will go ahead and close out a human trafficking one as well to eliminate this portion of the elitist organizations taking over with their illegal activities. And during that, large explosion happened, shit went down, and we were not able to apprehend any one of them. And so basically I want to point everything to Mr. Jack Cullen in that aspect. Are we in agreement?
I mean, he was a real piece of shit, man. Remote piloting that ship in there with the core on override.
Yeah, thumbs up. We good?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be
He
generating.
was the only one that didn't get beat the fuck up in jail anyway.
That is
See,
true.
there you go. You might have to testify to that. All right, Darius, thumbs up.
Oh, you're asking me? Yes.
Okay, fuck it. Brian, he already said fuck that guy. So Sue's in her quarters. Sue, can you hear me right now over the intercom and shit?
Yes, Valley.
Oh, fuck.
Mr. Cullens was a bad man. Bad man. He lost his mind and blew some shit up. Well, lost his mind and left us. So we're going to have to report him as being a bad guy to the proper authorities. You cool with that?
I remember a Mr. Jack when I was
In the
being
box.
liberated,
Mhm.
he drove through the desert.
Yes, yes. He also drove himself mad.
By destroying a planet.
I remember an explosion,
He destroyed the planet we drove across.
and then it was dark.
He got placed in a backpack.
That was also when you hooked her up to the web.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I hooked you up to the web and it went dark. It was sensory overload. Stuff happens.
Mm-hmm.
But from all that, we have freed you and liberated your mind and gave you a body. So I just want to know, are you with us? Thumbs up?
I don't remember Jack helping in this endeavor.
He didn't help at all. He was all bad.
Then a bad man should not be helped.
True. Do you trust me? I trust you, Sue.
I have not been given reason not to trust you. Should I be aware of a reason not to trust you? Why would you ask me to trust you?
No, I'm asking you if you trust me.
Why would I not?
That's a very good question. I have not given you a reason not to trust me. I'm saying I just tried to free you, give you a body, introduce you into the world, let you grow and explore, get training, and do things and enjoy. Thank you, Sue. Appreciate it.
Yes, Valley.
Okay, guys. I'm going to generate this letter. I'm going to email them. Hopefully we'll get a response before we get to the rune, but that's a couple of jumps. But we need to head back to the planet where we got Sue tidied up and where Severus is, close out a little final portion of a deal. Then we'll hit the rune. Hopefully they don't need to speak to all of us or anything else. And then we'll continue our movement down towards where Papa Michelle was, where we first, linked up and started forming Pew-Pew and
the planet where we found Sue. Where are we going that way?
We're going past the direction where we found Sue. We're going to jump over it. Well, we're going to dodge the asteroid belt. And then we're going to move down to Papa Michelle area down there. If you look in the star log, it's already registered of our route and stuff. It's also in the mission statement and stuff that was briefed with stuff previously of our route. That way we can go ahead and do our partisan link up, get our intel, go find this AI. Darius, this is where you're going to come in. Upon acceptance of completing and getting successfully acquiring this AI in order to hand it over, that's when we will determine your value in here and your pay scale of that, which will not come out of your guys' share. I'll pull it out of mine.
Are we wanting to extract information from this thing?
We will see what it is. I'm not sure what it is. We're going to figure it out. But, somebody wants it, and they're willing just to come to us. So I'll send you the mission brief details.
Sounds good to me. I think you already sent me that too, by the way.
All right, give me just 1 second. Let me open Pew-Pew inside Pew-Pew Anonymous. Boom. All right, let me go ahead. If you go ahead and look inside your data slab and you get access to the share drive, Pew-Pew Anonymous in the channel, you should be able to see the mission request, A1 recovery. All right, and that has the original message and what we're doing in there. And you are not added to it yet, but make an amendment. It will be added to it by the time we get back to Halford.
Did this include your previous number? That
Oh no, he's not on this. So he hasn't been with us for a while, so we don't talk about him.
Until just now.
It is he who shall not be named.
Darius just gives a thumbs up and nods it. Yeah, okay.
The shoulder injury, formerly known as Echo. No, I'm just joking, buddy. I'm just joking.
Ouch.
Love you. All right. Now I have to make my administrator roll.
Right? Yeah, so let's talk about that really quick. So you're composing the email, and
already previously composed.
Well, right. But in character, you are composing an email to respond to the law enforcement that sent the request for information.
Yes.
You are being somewhat deceitful in your response, somewhat truthful.
Yes, I want to keep it. Okay. You hide most lies and truth, so that's why in the response, events did happen and occur, just not necessarily as said, i.e., unknown to others is a statement in there that the ship was a bomb. Well, Javar didn't know it was a bomb.
It was very unknown to me.
So you know what I'm saying? So certain people and aspects, and no true names of personnel or undercover agents were given, and I classified it all as intel that can be declassified and given to them. If you look at the title of the thing, it says declassification of information declassified in order to give. So as you read this, you'll know that, I could have, basically I'm telling her I could have sent her a report with a bunch of black lines on it, but I just pulled the black lines out.
It has been unredacted.
Yeah. So
what I'm going to have you roll is an administrate roll. Intelligence-based. I am also going to have you include a +1 from your sneak skill.
Okay.
To cover the deception that you are adding to the information.
Yeah. All right. Now, if I roll a 1, do I get to use my diplomat? Because I am negotiating the truth and using diplomacy in here in order to facilitate telling them that I am not the bad guy that you want to go to war with France.
I will allow you to re-roll 1s. This does apply as a negotiation tactic.
All right, Eller, I need you on this one. Are you ready?
Send it.
Oh, fuck, 7? But I do have a 1, so I got to re-roll 1d6.
That is correct.
So... which gives me 11. Do I want to keep the 11? I'll keep the 11.
Okay. So that's a strong roll for certainly. You are confident that you are able to explain what's going on and provide the necessary information while covering the necessary information.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and attach that document in the Pew-Pew channel.
Okay.
So others can see it. Darius.
Yes.
You have a mission.
Okay.
Jumana Aliki. Email address, which is on this document I just posted in here and stuff as well, along with the phone number. I need to know all intel you can and background history upon this special agent for the Galactic Central Special Investigations. Can you do that for me?
I can try.
All right. See how I start using you? I'm using you right now.
Can I leave the ship and go to the... Is there a place to find armor/weapons on this planet? And what level is this planet that we're on currently?
Currently, you are on a tech level 4.
We're on a tech level 4. What is those things called? They're in orbit. Space station that builds ships.
I'm gonna go find an armory.
Okay.
Need to roll notice or something?
No. It'll take a little while to find what you're looking for because most of the shops in this area are tailored towards the working class, not people that need defense per se.
All right. Hey guys, I'm gonna go upgrade my equipment real quick.
Tavar, you may want to go reload and restock your rounds since you all use guns.
You know what? I think that's a good idea. I think I will roll with Mr. Snake in his endeavors.
I'm gonna put my mag rifle into pieces and put it in a briefcase.
Okay. Taking the briefcase with then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Darius, do you have guns?
Yes, I believe so.
Holding like a cargo bay for like a ground vehicle, like a motorcycle or a grav cycle or a hover cycle or something?
Probably fit in the main hold, right? Because there's a cargo lift there.
Okay, I'm just saying.
But yeah, I use a laser pistol.
About to fucking hurt myself here. Darius, if everything... Go ahead.
I do have to ask, did Darius bring it to work with him today?
He always brings it with him because he's paranoid as hell.
Okay.
Darius, do you have any money?
I mean, got enough to get, you know, a few meals and whatnot.
I get what kind of restaurant?
Credits.
How many credits do you have?
I got 100.
All right. This is what I'm going to do for you, Darius. I'm going to personally give you 1,000 credits loan out of my pocket to get supplies and stuff that you need for this. Consider it a expenditure to start. Get your stuff that you need while we're here. But out of your first mission, when it comes payment time, you will personally pay me back.
That sounds fair.
Oh, this is going to suck. So this is technically...
Okay. Where am I going to find this shit?
That is a really good question. Because I think I know what you're looking for.
All right, Darius, here's 1,000 credits. Just move fucking to your e-card.
Let's talk about artifact armor, Guido.
Let's not. Because I'm just going to go ahead and say nope.
So, am I going to
a sci-tech combat suit is like out of the question?
Yeah.
It would be a program check.
Program check for what?
For what Valley wanted, because he wanted the information on Jumana Aliki.
Yeah.
God damn it. All the cool shit is just out of reach. That didn't sound good.
That's intelligence, right?
Yes. Okay. So what kind of information are you looking for?
Valley had asked for like background information, things on the investigation at hand, kind of personal background information as well.
Okay.
Get a feel for the person.
How much time are you going to spend on it?
Well, Darius doesn't have much on this planet. He lives very off the grid, so he'll probably spend the time that everybody else is out shopping.
Are you going to go out and do any shopping yourself, or because Valley did just give you a bunch of money?
Yeah, I haven't looked into anything because I was not expecting that. So
I wasn't expecting it either, but I realized everybody was getting shit, and Darius is like,
yeah.
all right, well, at least I'm still alive.
How much is
He's
a Type A power
He's
cell?
got a data slab, a meta tool, and he's got his post-tech tools.
Tell you, whatever armor or weaponry that you may want.
Where is that?
Power cells?
Page 70. I'm looking at it right now. I'm basically making a shopping list right now. I'm going shopping, boys.
Oh dear.
Type A. Each fall over 3 meters drains a Type A power cell. So if I want to, like, is it really 3 meters? It's kind of garbage.
What are you looking for?
An Icarus harness is like a gravity dampener. So, like, if I, like, wanted to be a cool guy and do, like, some ODST shit, drop from the ship, land safely, for whatever reason, each fall over 3 meters drains a Type A power cell. I need a lot of power cells.
Yeah.
Or I can just, psionically do this shit. Because that expands a whole lot of... Trying to expand our horizons since we're a security company per se,
Right.
to allow us to conduct more high-speed things.
Okay. Power cells can be recharged off a ship's power plant or other grid.
I've got 4 mags. I'm actually pretty well set. Yeah. I have leather clothing over my security armor. Okay. The only thing I'd be looking for is like extra transportation at this point. So like if I can fit like a graph cycle or something like that in case we needed to like do some overland travel, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Well, I mean, the cargo hold is open now.
Just gotta look that shit up.
I think it was like page 70-ish.
Hover cycle.
So, Snake, you're going shopping.
Yes, sir.
You,
So I'm going with him.
right.
Do I make my way into like a Army Navy surplus or whatever you want to call it?
Sure. I mean, unless you're looking for something that's going to provide more new technology or reliable technology.
Also, I'm going to try to get like a backpack, binoculars, and some glow bugs and power cell A and a survival kit.
Okay.
And a comm server.
Comm server?
Uh-huh. That we can put in the ship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Within 300 kilometers. Huh. Okay.
And then Let's see. The armor I was looking for was... Sorry. The armor I was looking for was a combat field uniform.
Okay, I'll get back to that in just a minute. The hell is a glow bug?
It's basically a light that you can charge with a Class A. So it's a light and it'll stick to something and it'll charge up. That way you have a portable light. At least that's what I read it as.
100 glow bugs can be recharged off a single type A cell, so
I just need one. Yeah.
Right. You can recharge it 100 times. Okay. I'm not going to make you keep track of how many times you charge it, but I will say if it starts to get to the point of being questionable, you're going to have to think about either replacing or recharging it.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, those are prolific, so I'm not going to make you roll to find one of those. You said binoculars, prolific. Yeah. I'm not going to make you roll on that. Backpack, again, prolific. What else, besides the comm server, what else were you saying?
Survival kit.
Survival. Oh, you don't have to get a glow bug separately if you're getting a survival kit.
Oh, sweet. I'll have a survival kit, the low light goggles.
Darius got some of those.
What?
Low light goggles. Look on your Pew-Pew picture. I'm being funny.
Oh, so it basically gives you dark vision. Okay.
Yeah, it's night vision goggles.
Yeah. All right. So you're trying to find a military surplus?
Well, basically, if I have to go into multiple stores, I don't really care. This is what I'm telling you that I'm going to go look for to buy.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and give me a total for how much those cost. Yeah. Okay. And I'll adjust that.
All right.
And Tabor, you're going with them?
Yes.
Okay. You mentioned the Icarus harness. That is more military than what is probably going to be on this planet. There's probably like grav boots. I think there's something like that in this book. If not, I'll fake it.
Grab boots, huh?
Oh, and I'm going to add a couple days of rations too as well.
You don't have to do that because the ship
has rations.
Yeah,
all right.
Mm-hmm. It's stocked when it's refueled. Okay. So
awesome.
2,530. Okay. Round it up to 3,000. That's what it's all going to cost. Are you interested in something like grab boots, Tabor?
What is the effectiveness of grab boots?
So I would say they would have a dual purpose. They would have both a magnetic function to like lock to deck plating. Like there was a Star Trek movie a couple of years ago that had...
Or just if you played Dead Space, right?
Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. I haven't actually played Dead Space, but I've seen it, so it took me a minute. Yes. Yeah. So
is that actually in the book, or is that a DM generated thing?
I don't know if it's in the book. If it's not in the book, I'm generating it as I go.
So we have magnetic locking as well as
it would give a similar effect to the Icarus harness, where it can cushion a fall, but it can't cushion more than 3 meters. If you're falling more than 3 meters, the anti-grav on these is not going to be able to cushion it. So you could fall.
Can I negate the first 3 meters?
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. So 3 meters, 12 feet. If you're dropping that with these boots on, no effect. It's like dropping a foot.
Yeah.
If you're dropping, go ahead.
You might as well just buy a grav harness, which is advanced gravitic harness, allows clumsy flight at a rate of 20 meters per round as a main action. It requires a Type B power cell for its fuel. Miniaturized electronics are rampacious, consuming the cell all in 5 minutes of operation. It can lift up to 200 kilos. So basically, it will, like, if you jump out of the ship, you can use it for 5 minutes to float down and carry 200 kilos. That's you and a battle buddy.
Yeah.
It's on
75.
Yeah. I mean, or if you want to get gangster and do 1,000 meters, you got fucking grab shoot, which is probably what you were thinking about for doing the little thing instead of the Icarus.
I'm probably going to go with a data storage unit and 2 remote link units.
Let me get back to you in a minute.
Okay.
Grab shoot's a one-time use, huh? Grab, shoot, run. Brian is gonna be so mad he missed out on this.
We discussed it last time, so he should be making a list.
You might need to remind him.
Yeah.
Where am I gonna find a grab shoot?
A grab shoot? That's gonna be rough because.
And I am interested in your grab boots.
Okay.
Does the magnetic shit only work in 0G, or can I literally just walk up to fucking anything that's magnetic?
That would be the question, because are your ankles that strong? You know what I'm saying? How's your core strength?
I'm just saying I need to have clarification, because
Okay.
initially, like, it's gonna like, if I could literally walk up a freaking wall,
okay,
that's gonna be cool. That's gonna expand my tactical capabilities. But if it only works in 0G, that's gonna affect my decision making process.
You can
Let me put it this way. You can do the Batman climb. You remember the old 60s Batman show? No, that's Spider-Man. Batman. Climbing up the rope.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, walking up the wall, climbing up the rope. You can do it like that.
As long as I have something to support my, like, weight moving up, I'm good.
Right,
Yeah.
because there's no way that your ankles and spine can support you walking 90 degrees.
Might assist the rest.
Hmm? True.
It could. I don't know what abilities that could support, but I'm not saying it couldn't.
All right. So this is basically just like EVA capabilities. If I want to, like, go repair shit on the ship outside in fucking, like, space, if we have an EVA suit.
I mean, or if you were gonna climb, like, the I guess what did you say they had? The metal lock. They cling to metal.
Oh, the magnetic lock. Yeah.
Yeah, the magnetic lock. Like, if there's a pole going up the building and stuff too, you can use that to climb, but it's not like, oh, I got to use it all this. Your feet can stick to the thing. That's the way I picture it. Like, you can still climb, but you're not going to walk. Unless you get the grav gloves.
talk to me about the grab gloves.
I don't know. There's no. That's Guido's thing. He made the grab boots. I was just throwing out random shit.
I mean, if I could be human Spider-Man, that would be pretty sick.
Only works if you're climbing a chain.
Metal,
Yeah.
metal type shit. So
Building. All right.
No, there's no grab gloves. Come on.
I would like a grab shoot, at least.
Okay.
In the event, because it's a small cylinder, all I gotta do is hit the button. I can punch out. Even though I have telekinetic capabilities, it's always good to have a backup plan.
Yeah, that's true.
And with the amount of times we've gone through ships lately, it would be nice to, if we burn into atmosphere, to be able to have a safe way down.
Something other than an escape pod. Okay.
My teleportation isn't quite there yet. Oops.
Go ahead and give me the price for the shoot.
300 unless it's a TL5 one, then it's 1,000. But the TL5 one is hard to find.
Yeah, it's not going to be a TL5. So 300 for a grab shoot. Beings that you are on the planet that is building ships, something like that is not going to be hard to find. Give me a talk roll.
Sheep. No modifier. Attribute is charisma.
Yes.
Charisma.
Yep.
I ain't got to ask about that.
Oh, wow. All right.
Good day.
The shop tender tries to charge you 400. You, with your spectacular barter skill, talk him down to 250.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna make your foot telekinetically go into your asshole. Right.
I'm gonna get on the radio with Valley. Valley, this is Snake.
Okay, calculator.
this is a go for Valley.
Hey, I'm gonna walk kind of into a spot I see nobody around me, and I'm gonna confirm that there's nobody around me, like an alleyway or something.
Okay.
Hey, Valley, have you heard of something called a black slab?
So Black Slab? Yeah, kind of. Wow. Well, I know of it, but I don't know if are you still sitting at the fucking bar with me in the lounge of the ship?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It may be fortuitous for us to procure one of those, and if you can put word out to your sources, we're looking at maybe a good idea to find one.
Did you say Black Slab?
Are you in on my fucking radio?
He's sitting right here next to me.
He said it out loud. He said Black Slab out loud.
I said it out loud. We're sitting here.
Darius's eyes get really wide at Black Slab, and he's like,
No, Darius is very familiar with these.
Yeah, but he's excited about talking about it.
Yeah,
It's like a 2080 Ti. Oh. It may be fortuitous for us to purchase one of these to further our endeavors at some point. And
Darius, do you have a black slab? Who's going to use the black slab? That's what I'm asking. Are you asking for you or asking for
we can, I believe, honestly, I can use it, but our friend here may be more skilled with technicals than I am.
if we get one, I would love it.
Yo, how do you recommend funding a back slab?
I don't think you understand what these tools can do. Perhaps our friend Darius.
Yeah,
we are going after an AI, my friend.
We got an AI going after for another AI.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, it's like 10K. Like, where's the 10K coming from?
I just
I'll see what I can
recommended
do.
I just recommended we find it at some point, but
I will see.
Maybe not a now thing, but definitely in the future.
if you hear of one, I may be interested in purchase.
All right.
Also, I'm bringing a comm server back to the ship that we can install. It'll give us range of 300 clicks off the ship for radio comms.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to write that off as a tax deduction. It's a business expense, bro.
I don't know if I want to talk to you while I'm 300 meters away.
Let alone 300 clicks.
Yeah, let alone. Fuck. All right. I guess I'm going to have to fucking. I guess this is a TL4, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a TL4, Hafton's a TL4, fucking Tharoon's a TL4 plus, right?
I think so.
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna have to fucking roll a connect, right?
Yes. Was it connect or what's the other one?
Trade.
Trade, yeah.
I guess I'm gonna have to find somebody that has one first before I can talk a deal, so it'd be connect.
No, we don't need a black slab this instant.
I know, but I mean, fucking, I gotta look.
Yeah.
Got to look.
That's fair.
This is almost expensive as my Zog suit, okay?
A favor for a favor, Valley. A favor for a favor.
I did a lot of favors. Some of them didn't pan out.
I did something that, was morally questionable.
You shot a dude in cold blood before that.
Well, I got told that he was attacking the ship, and fuck pirates, man. Fuck pirates.
You were parked in a dock with security around.
Yep.
The police came. Yeah. But I also paid you some money to do that and got us a ship that we're in now. Okay, since I've already made connection with the CEO, his people, along with the manufacturing individuals that are here on the planet that actually build and sell the ships, along with Darius, who his skills in the dark arts, I'd be like, hey, can you help me find this black slab and see if they got one here? I would like to purchase it.
Hold off on your roll, Valley. So you are... Darius, give me a connect roll.
Fuck, he doesn't know anybody.
Be right
No.
back.
You better pray to Allah.
What
Connect
is that?
is, connect is charisma.
Charisma. Okay.
I get a minus because, God damn, you got 2 minuses on that. Ooh. I'm never asking you to help me connect with anyone again. I'm going to get a negative modifier because of your roll.
Ouch.
Am I really getting a negative modifier because of his roll?
No, but you don't get any bonuses.
What do you mean? I don't get my standard bonuses?
So I'm not giving you a negative, but I'm not giving you any bonus.
Okay, so no modifiers. Got it. I thought you meant like any bonuses. I thought you were talking about my own connect.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
Yeah, and I was like, fuck. Allah! 7. Shit.
Okay. At this point, you can't think of anyone that's...
No one. All right, we'll chat later. There's just not one on this planet, guys.
Would I know of a contact back on Tharoon, since that is my home planet, potentially? Since I know we're going there at some point.
The question is more, do you know anyone that would A, still be alive, and B, still be willing to actually talk to you.
To me? Yeah.
I mean, it's possible. I'm not going to say it's not possible, but unless you have remained in contact with anyone, I would have to impose a negative on you.
There's my mentor.
But he's not on Thoroon.
I thought he was.
Nope.
Hold on a second. Okay, yeah. Maybe Leo might know.
Completely lost your audio.
I was thinking of Leo, but I was like, wait a second. Not that Leo. My instructor, Leo. Never mind.
Leonard. Leo Getz.
Well, mine is Leonid Ding. I don't know if that's the same person or not.
It is. I just nickname people so it's easier to remember. If it's the same dude I'm thinking about, the armature guy on Halford. But I don't know that he knows that guy, so.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm just saying that I called him Leo Gets because he gets shit done.
Yep.
Gerard!
Did I miss something?
No, I was just yelling your name.
Okay, well I'm gonna go reload then. Is that cool?
Okay.
All right.
All right.
When you get back, we'll talk about the other stuff you were looking at inventory wise.
Snake, there's no black slab located on this planet that I can find, but I will keep it in mind.
Oh, I wasn't hoping for one on this planet, but just keep your ears peeled. I know you got your ear to the ground. You're a pretty sensible fella.
I'm rolling really shitty. Darius joins and I roll like crap. Fuck you, Darius. All right. If you need to go search for some shit, Darius, now's the time to go buy your gear and stuff that you want.
So those three things would be all I'm looking for.
Okay, what were they again?
A storage unit, a data storage unit, and 2 remote links.
What do the remote links do?
Remote links will create a dedicated pathway between a storage unit and another computer system that I can transmit data through. But some computer systems, like corporate level stuff, can detect those. They have security in place. So in theory, if I were able to hack it already, and I could transmit data to a storage unit that I have in place. And the storage unit, I think, is normally like 500, and data links are 250 each.
Okay. Give me 3 percentile rolls.
Oh. Yeah, that's just D100, right?
Yeah.
God
okay.
Damn.
And if you hit the up arrow, that should. Okay.
Hey, Valley, one last thing, too. If you hear of something called a stiletto charge, you need to we need that.
Jesus.
Those are awesome. This is out of character. Those are great.
Instant hack success things, basically.
Oh.
Yeah, for TL4 systems, yeah.
Yeah, good luck on that.
No, I know.
Salvage or
I
black
said
market.
look around for it. I didn't say you have to have it.
So, Darius, I'm going to say in your travels, you have been able to acquire a storage unit and a data link.
Okay. All right. That I already have, and I just need to go get it and pick it up, or that I have to go purchase.
No, you just need to go pick it up.
Okay.
They're back at your living unit.
Okay. So
That said,
depending on
I'm not going to give you the other data link.
okay, that sounds all right. Look for one on the next planet.
Exactly.
So based on however long that takes for me to go there and come back, I would spend the rest of the time working on the hacking, getting the info on the investigator.
Okay. So we'll get back to that. All right. So, Tavor. So the grav chute you are able to acquire. Basically, it's one of the military surplus. Again, they tried to charge you 400 credits for it. You successfully talked them down to 250.
Make a sale, motherfucker? You want to make a sale?
And then what else were you looking for?
You know, honestly, a grav cycle. It only seats one, though, is the problem. But that's about within my price range.
Okay.
And look under motorcycle, but there's also a separate column for grav cycle.
There is, yeah. What is... I remember seeing it like just a minute ago, too.
I better look that up a little bit more, because I don't know if this motherfucker takes fuel, what it's powered by.
What is that? Oh, there we go. Page 78.
A grav cycle?
Yes.
And it's called motorcycle.
No, there's a separate one.
It's a hover
78?
cycle, not grav cycle, hover cycle.
Okay, because I was like, I don't see. Okay.
Oh, there we go. So it would need a Type B power cell. But
One cell or one refueling per 6 hours.
the power cells can be recharged off the ship. So if you're parking
power cells do we have? Do we have any Type B power cells already? I don't even know if I can fucking operate this thing anyway.
go ahead and give me a percentage roll.
A what?
Percentage.
Percentage roll.
D100.
Okay. RD100.
Okay. So unfortunately, the ship does not currently have any in stock.
Can I have Valley roll for me?
No. The ship has berthing for 2 Type B power cells, but the ship is not currently equipped with said power cells.
How big are fucking Type B power cells? They're not that expensive.
Basically, it's about the same size as a car battery.
Take 6 of them. No.
They 1 for every 6-hour operation. I would probably want to get 2. So let's talk about where the hell I can buy a fucking hover cycle.
Okay.
In my repairs, would I be able to know of anything like that if that was discussed? Since I work mechanically and repair things on the planet.
Is Tabor actually asking
I don't
any
know
of
if
this?
that was mentioned.
It was not
beforehand.
mentioned. All I know is
Okay.
that you like to tinker with electronics and shit. I have no idea that you do mechanics.
Got it.
However,
I didn't know
through
if any of this was
conversation-
discussed before we left.
Oh, well, I'm sure we'll calm link it up because I'll be like, "Hey, Valley, we got room for a fucking grabber cycle on this bitch."
We're not hauling fucking chromium right now, so yeah.
That's the valid point too. This is a hauling vessel, not meant for fucking this, and it's going to interfere with the cargo space.
But if we're not hauling cargo, then we can. And right now, we're getting ready to go on a mission, so we're not going to be hauling cargo.
No. I just want to make sure that we can get to where we're going in a rapid speed transit manner, or if we need to make a quick fucking extraction, even though it says it seats 1. Somebody can ride bitch on that, right?
It'll drain the cell faster.
Okay, that's fine, but like if we zip tied this motherfucker and threw him over the back, and like I wanted to haul him the fuck out of there.
I mean, yeah, you can have someone ride bitch, or that you can have a passenger. It just would not be comfortable for either of you, and again, it would drain the power cell faster.
Right. So like say twice as fast. So like 3 hours versus 6. That's just twice as many crew, right?
Well, I mean, if you are driving conservatively, yes. If you are flooring it to get away, you're gonna deplete it faster.
Okay. I just thought it looked cool, so I just wanted to have one.
Not opposed. I mean, yeah, you'll.
Well, let me go look at them first to see what kind of models and shit they got before I make my fucking decision.
Sure. And yeah, I mean, you find a directory. There's 3 motorcycle shops in the area. I'm assuming you're going to go to the closest one.
Oh yes.
For lack of a better description, think of a Star Wars, the Forest Speeder, except without the 2 sticks that stick out the front, with the airfoils. It's just the compact unit. They have sportier models. They have classic Harley styles.
I want the crotch rocket. Do something stupid in this model.
Okay. So the salesman will show you over to the rice burners.
Yeah. Wow.
What? Am I wrong? Kawasaki. Let's see. They would now be.
Kawasaki.
There you go. In Pew-Pew on Discord.
Ooh.
Oh, that's spiffy. Okay.
Is that what you're talking about?
Something like that.
I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot.
I was thinking more like the Destiny style fucking things.
Yeah.
The way you described it. You Destiny 1 and 2 when you get on your Sparrow.
Okay.
Yes.
I haven't seen those, but isn't there another one in Star Citizen too?
Yeah.
So
I need to go back to playing.
There was some. Didn't Akira have one? The anime?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that actually yet. Surprisingly.
Okay.
I still have yet to see that anime, and I know like I'm not a fucking anime fan apparently because it's like one of the oldest ones in existence.
Yeah, but this is a one from Akira. It's a motorcycle, so it's got.
Okay. Yeah, that's not it.
This is wheeled.
Yeah, that doesn't work. So there's a couple of different models. I'm not going to make you decide on,
Want the Gucci one?
Well, okay. So the Gucci one is going to cost $7,500.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk that motherfucker down. Where's the salesman?
Am I out there with him?
No.
No?
Well, actually, you guys did go together.
Yeah.
Yes.
You had said that you had departed to find a quiet area. I didn't ask if you were returning to continue shopping together.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I would have done that after it was just a quick conversation that didn't need to be.
Okay.
I don't want people on the street hearing black slab come out of my lips.
That's kind of frowned upon. Unless Tavor departed to do the motorcycle shopping on his own, then there's no reason why
I would have let him know.
So if you want to be there with him, that's fine.
All right, I would be there with him because you don't leave your battle buddy.
All right.
What's the? Now you got me signing in the goddamn RSI. Anyway. What's the difference with this model on the Gucci one versus like a traditional model? What's faster?
So I would say faster speed, but lower shorter time that it can be powered by that Type B power cell. So
like a speed of 3?
Is it like speed 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, speed 3, but instead of 6 hours, it would be 4 hours.
Okay.
The range would be essentially the same then?
Yes.
Oh, fucker. It's just more if you're in a hot pursuit. Got it. 7,500, you say?
That is the price.
I look over at Snake.
Ask him what if we got 2.
What about the package deal? Say I was interested in more than one.
One's pink and one's lime green.
So tempting. So tempting.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't care, man. You're going to see a pink blur and a lime green blur.
Who are you? I'm the red guy. You were thinking Tron.
Yeah.
I was.
If you're getting 2, I could probably do 1480 for 2.
What the fuck?
Or
Yeah,
that's 20. That's
hold on.
It's 7,500 a piece, so you're basically saving $200 on buying 2.
Hold on. Nah. So 14,800.
Not even 10%. We're paying cash, man.
You got some fine quality merchandise here. My friends and I are very interested in. You could just do a little better. I'm thinking more like 12.
There's no way we can drop the price that much.
Give me a second. I'll get on the phone with him.
Mr. Snake,
I really want to, but there's probably another shop down the way.
I'm just this is the first one we've been to today. I think we're just
I'm just gonna pull out whatever the wad of credits is and just
I'll just start counting. I'm like, all right. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
So I want to look something up real quick while Justin's out of the room. I'm going to use my Connect, and I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to walk out of the room and go towards my captain's quarters, and I'm going to look up and see if I can find psionic dampeners.
Okay.
They're not in the new book.
Okay. Were they in the old one?
I think so, because that's why let me look. Let me see if they're still in the old book. Let me pull the core. You know what? I know where they're at. They're not in the book. Fuck.
Were they in one of the
mandates?
Okay. If you find it in that book, if you can just screenshot it for me.
You remember, because we had a whole conversation about it.
I don't remember the conversation, but I know we talked about it, yes.
So, Snake, what do you think about this? I don't even know what was discussed.
Well, these probably aren't even the right ones for what we're trying to do anyway.
It's a valid point. You know what? Let's go take a look at the other shops around here.
Can I roll a perform for this?
Sure.
He says, sure.
Sure.
All right.
Wow. Okay.
Yeet.
All right. So you feel that your performance is Academy Award winning. Your sincerity is felt throughout the store.
Excellent. Well, it's all right. There's always another place.
Well, gentlemen, I'm sorry we couldn't help you out today. If there's something else that you need, certainly check us out. But
no, sir, I think you've done enough. Thank you very much. We'll go ahead and take our business elsewhere. Come on, Mr. Snake.
Yeah, let's go. We're gonna walk out the door.
Have a good day, gentlemen.
Fuck off.
Is there another bike shop down the way? Because I'm assuming this is like a car dealership. There's probably several.
So in the car dealership, yes, it is that kind of place. However, it's not a strip mall of car dealerships. The next closest motorcycle grab cycle shop is not quite a mile away.
Then we're walking a mile.
Ain't nothing. Let's do it.
Healthy heart.
Should have asked to test drive the other one and drive it to the other place.
Yeah, let me fucking test drive that bitch to the next dealership.
No, we'll take the ones we test drive over here back over here and be like, you know, these guys are gonna sell it to us for $6,000.
Yeah. And they got nitro boost injection.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit, I don't know. Fucking.
All right, so you guys are headed to the next cycle shop. Are you doing anything on the way?
No, man. We just actually, you know what? I want to mic up, Mr. Valley.
Mr. Tavar.
Do we have room in the cargo container for 2 grav cycles?
We're not carrying 20 tons of chromium, so yes.
Any opposition to this? I would like to have some effective land transportation just in the event of an occurrence.
So you're roughly 5 feet, fucking 2.5 feet wide, fucking 3 feet tall. Yeah, I mean, all else fails. I mean, we can, you know, there's cargo lift that we can bring them in on. We do have a number 2 hold with environmental controls, but it's a little harder to get stuff in on the ramp on that. Or to the doorway, but we can still put them in there if need be. And there's chairs and stuff.
Now, Mr. Darius, if you actually wanted to hear that over the loudspeaker, comlinks, whatever the hell you got going on, then you could actually type in, because now you know we're about to buy some motherfucking graph cycles.
Oh, while you're at it, will you pick this motherfucker up a radio? Nah, never mind. Do we have another radio in the store? I'll go look in the stores.
Did you take it from Jack?
No, he left with it.
Damn.
He left with it, then he got a case full of uncontained fusion blasts.
We changed frequencies anyway, so whatever.
No, he caught a face full of fusion blasts, so he's probably not feeling great. He's got more than his shoulder fucked up at this point.
Seemed to be that worried about it when he was running with a fucking 240 to support 5. Never mind.
He's probably got a second dick going out of his forehead.
So after that was put out over the speaker, would I have a point of contact for him, maybe to help him out?
Give me a connect roll.
Oh boy, let's hope I roll better than the last time.
Oh boy!
Hey, put our credit at 800, bro.
Nope.
You're not social enough.
Can you do that in real life, by the way? That would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not sociable enough outside of work to have a contact like that.
That would make sense. Can I hack him?
You want me to look?
Ooh.
We're talking over loudspeaker to each other, so...
I'm only half kidding.
You could make us appointment, say we're very high-ranking officials, we should be treated right, and make the email from the company CFO. Not that I would suggest such a thing, but email spoofing is pretty simple.
Valley, go ahead and give me a connect roll, but since you've just arrived on the planet, you don't actually have connections per se. You're basically searching to find out where to direct people to instead of having a connection yourself.
I'm trying to make a connection myself.
So I'm going to give you a -1 on that. And it's not going to be charisma. This is going to be intelligence.
Fuck, you're going to make me change it in the middle of fucking...
Yeah, sorry.
And I'll have something to add after you finish with him, Guido.
Okay.
Oh, fucking shit. And a -1?
And the -1, yep.
Alert!
Nice. Nice.
Partial success?
Mostly success.
Yeah, I rolled a 6.
Okay.
Hi, this is Valley here with Pew-Pew Anonymous. I was wondering if you have premium motorcycles in stock, preferably same model type.
Anywhere you call is going to have that. I'm going to give you some. I'm going to give you a message in Discord.
All of a sudden, here's a click, click, click.
The first salesman told me to go fuck myself. I want to speak to your manager.
Say, yeah. Say you're a small business owner and blah, 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 you know. Actually, say you're a large business owner, you're a mining conglomerate, and you're using these to fucking, you know, these are test cycles. You need demo models.
We're looking to demo models in anticipation for further mass quantity purchasing.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, bam.
I just now saw your 7:30 message. Sorry.
There you go. And I'm muted. There.
All right, what's the okay, well, fuck it. I'm gonna fucking I want to make a deal. How much are they?
So the standard price is $7,500 each.
Mm-hmm.
The asking price for two is $1,500 or 15,000. 15,000.
Be 15,000.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'll take that deal. 1,500. Go. Got it. Sold.
Fuck yeah.
I didn't talk fast enough. All right. Well, that's not that much of a deal, so I guess I'm gonna have to roll a trade.
Yeah, you can do a trade roll.
This is some good fucking smooth ass bourbon. That's almost like Woodford smooth. Good job, New Holland. Just like 20 minutes away.
Not bad. Not great, not bad.
Dangerous.
Okay. What's your counter offer?
14 for
Fuck
2.
you. Live.
Cash.
That's my counter
Credits.
offer.
No fucking. I'm not doing fucking paying fucking straight credits. Not financing. 14.
Okay.
That's why.
Hmm?
That's only like 1,000 credits off. Or that's 500 credits off each.
Yeah.
Are you gonna make them throw in the Class B cells?
It's gonna come fueled, right? Not gonna give you an empty bike and be like, "Good luck pushing it down the road."
He might.
So you, the asking price is 15,000. You are countering with 14,000.
Yeah. Fuck it. I've got countering 1,400. 1,400.
I would have said 12,000 and just like negotiate.
Yeah, but see, it's at 8 and it's not a fucking overly success. And y'all still get to make the decision when you get there whether or not you want it or not.
I didn't even tell you which bike shop we're going to yet.
No, I'm calling. I'm just calling places.
He's calling places because I told him we were looking.
Yeah, so I just started calling places. I'll have them come pick you up too.
Like Enterprise.
You better send a car. Go get my guys. See if they want them. They better look.
Well,
good.
if you're, if
Are they new or used? That's my question. Are they new or used?
We're still on comms.
I don't know if he's hot micing it or not.
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't specify hot micing, so I didn't want to be like,
It's like the old internet dial-up sound.
Before you get too crazy, Guido, I need I want to know. Can I look up on my phone the name of the dealership we're going to next?
Yeah, it's basically the equivalent of a Google map search. So sure. Yeah.
So hold on. So I want to look at the name of the place we're going to next. I want to look at the name of the officials on the board. That should be pretty public, right?
Like the board of directors for the company?
Yeah.
General manager, owner, shit like that.
Yeah, that kind of shit.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that kind of information would be public, yeah.
So I'm basically going to do a social hack. All right, so I've got this information. I'm going to call up Darius and tell him to spoof this email address and send it on and see if we can get in on some favor.
Hey, Gweeds, I want the rep. Like, I will personally have to depart here in like 1 minute.
Oh, geez.
I can keep going, but yes.
Okay.
So it's getting like right on the time.
Okay. I was not aware that you had that cut off.
Oh, 10, sorry. 10 his time.
Okay.
I didn't say anything, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I didn't realize we spent 2 hours fucking doing that part.
Trying to buy bikes.
Okay.
You're good. We can keep going as far as bike purchasing. I don't care. It's not going to hurt my feelings if you keep going.
Okay.
Y'all getting some shit, then yeah.
We'll basically finish up after the acquisition of the bikes and call it there. But if you've got to leave before we finish that, I understand.
All right.
What's your budget on the bike? What's your budget on the bike?
I want to spend about $6,000 is about where I want to stop.
All right.
I will complete with $6,000. So if it comes back and you're like, hey, we got the bikes for XYZ, unless it's a really phenomenal bike. If it's like the creme de la creme, like fucking super suck fucking shit, I'll go $7,000. So $7,000 if it's like fucking like Gucci. You know what I mean?
Got saddlebags and shit.
I mean,
all
everything.
the drugs.
Like all the bells and whistles and shit. Like
sawed-off shotgun
VIP,
pockets.
VIP treatment. So if that's the case, $7,000. I'll let you make the decision, and I'll just come back to the character sheet later.
All right.
So, deuce.
Okay.
So, Darius.
Yes.
I'm going to hand him the company information and the officer's name. And I'm going to, you know how to email spoof, I assume? Social engineering. You know this?
Yep. I can do that. What do you want this to say?
I'll basically give these guys preferential treatment, company payouts, whatever. Nothing too crazy. Don't go over the top. Make it sound sensible, though.
Like 10% discount type?
Well, we can get a 10% by ourselves. I would say
on top of whatever you negotiate?
Employed, cost plus 10% instead of retail. Something like that.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
And can I help him do that? Can I give him an assist on that role?
What were you doing?
We're social engineering. We're basically spoofing an email that's trying to give us an advantage in negotiating prices. So that it basically sounds like the general manager told the sales guy, there's 2 guys coming on the lot. Here's the price I want you to give me.
Oh, okay.
Cost plus 10% type thing.
Yeah.
So the way I envision this happening, he's feeding me the verbiage while I'm doing the
But I also have programming knowledge and that kind of thing that I can say, hey, this is how we kind of want to do it. Make it look good. Get one of their salespeople to send you an email. Take the fucking the signature out of the bottom. Play with the signature till it matches. Like the whole shebang.
Okay. So, Snake, give me a stealth roll, charisma.
Stealth?
Yeah. Because you are trying to provide the sneaky idea and language. You are providing that.
Sneak, right?
Yeah.
Why would but that's not really sneaky. That's more like
it's deception.
No.
It's not. It's the deception.
Stealth works for deception as well.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
And then with that, that will determine if Darius gets a bonus to his program roll. Okay. That's not going to give a bonus. A 7 won't, unfortunately, give a bonus. So, Darius, go ahead and do the program roll. Okay.
Man. It's better than half,
But I mean, can I check his programming? That would be that's what I was trying to do.
How are you going to do that remotely?
He can send me the code. It's not like it's that tricky. I got a data pad.
It's not even a code, it's an email, the spoof. So it's whether or not a person, like you can spoof an email, but if you're smart enough to look at the email and be like, oh, that's not fucking right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can send the email beforehand. That's fine.
alrighty. I'll shoot that on over the snake.
Now you're going to fix his email, so you need to roll a fix-it roll. No, I'm just playing.
Doesn't matter. Fix, program, whatever. I just, yeah.
Notice.
Notice.
See if you see
I could do notice.
See anything wrong with it?
What would you like me to do?
Yeah, go ahead and do a notice roll. It's weird, but you don't feel comfortable with what you're seeing in this email right now.
I'm going to send an email back that we're going to have to fix this. Am I going to know what's missing, or should I just?
With that, yeah, you're pretty sure. It's obviously rushed, and it's like a high school kid taking shorthand notes of a college professor's lecture.
Got it.
And then trying to turn that into the email that he's sending.
All right.
Darius is bad at talking to people.
Yeah.
All right, Darius, and then I will send him back the body of the email that I think it should be. Then.
Sure.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
I'll send back the body of the email that I think it should be.
So go ahead and give me another program roll.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. A program or stealth?
Program, because this is going to be the actual email that you're suggesting he send.
Okay. So close. So close to double digits.
Okay, so 9. Okay. You're pretty comfortable that the new response is more what you were going for.
Awesome.
Okay, and we're back.
All right, awesome. So I will send that email back, and we'll see how it goes.
All right. So, Valley, you are talking with one of the shops, working out a deal, right?
Eight 675
Mm-hmm. That doesn't answer the question. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't know what the question was. I said, uh-huh.
You are currently talking with one of the shops to work out a deal?
Yep.
Okay.
I can roll a percentage to see if it's the same as what they're doing.
How are you guys communicating at this point? Are you communicating at all?
I'm not talking to them right now at all. They're doing this shit of their own accord. I'm on the phone.
Okay.
Well, once we get closer to the dealership, I'm going to get in communication with Valley and say, this is the dealership we're going to. This is what we're trying to work. We're going to try this shit.
Okay. Valley, you've been having this conversation with the salesman whom, when you made the offer of $14,000 for the 2 bikes, he was extremely eager to take that deal.
Mm-hmm.
However, the place that you've been talking to is not the place that they are approaching.
Okay. All right.
So,
All right, so I'll call it Valley. We've made some.
Hold on. I'll call you back. I'll hang up on him. Hey.
We've made some advanced arrangements. We're going to see if we can get this to work for us in our favor.
All right. Larry's Bike Shop said he'll do 2 for 14 instead of 15.
That's what the last asshole said, too.
Last asshole said 14.8. But this guy said 14. So go ahead. All right.
We're going to see what these guys will give us. If they don't give us anything great, then we'll go with 14.
Good luck, buddy.
Yeah, well.
okay.
All right, so we're going to move into the I'll move into the bike shop with Devore. I'll act as his proxy, I suppose.
Okay. I'm assuming you are waiting for that email to have been sent.
Yeah.
So you guys walk in. Are you doing anything?
We're just gonna go. We're gonna walk in and look at that deluxe model of bikes.
Just straight to the bikes?
Yeah, we're gonna go straight to the bikes. The deluxe model, not the super deluxe, but just like the regular, the advanced bike, whatever you called it.
Okay.
Earlier.
Okay.
So just the same stock we were looking at before, different brand.
Okay.
So we're
the
gonna
crotch
go.
Rocket.
Yeah, we're gonna go tire kicking.
Okay. As you're approaching the bikes, one of the salesmen sees you, and he doesn't walk up and greet you per se, but he acknowledges you, and if you need anything, let me know.
Oh, great. So we're going to sit here and tire kick for a few more minutes, waiting for that email to get through.
Okay.
We're literally just going to sit here and wait until somebody comes back again.
Okay. All right.
And if they don't approach me by name, then I'm just going to, I'm going to assume the email didn't make through or didn't check the spam filters or whatever, and I'll just move on.
Okay. Well, after a couple of minutes of you guys looking at the bikes, one of the salesmen, the same guy from earlier, he'll walk over. If you have any questions or anything, let me know. If you need help finding anything, or if you're looking for anything specific, I'm.
What are the prices on these?
These are $7,500 each. Depending on what accessories you're looking for, they can go up to 10,000.
We're looking to keep them sleek and ready for the fewer accessories, the faster they go. If you know what I mean.
Sure.
That's
Base
not
models.
to say I'm sure the accessories aren't fine, but I'm looking for speed here, not for a GPS system.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you're looking for more of a base model, we could probably take some of the existing accessories off. I could probably do 72 each.
Yeah, but looking for 2 here. You think you could do a package deal for us?
Same sleek for each of them?
Yeah, we don't really need any of that. I mean, we need it to go. We don't need it to do anything fancy. Well, we need it to stop as well.
Go and stop? Yeah, that's important.
Turn is also important. But
now you're talking the deluxe models with turning.
Yeah.
9. Close the door.
Let me talk to my manager. See if we can do anything.
All right. Sounds good.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't get your name. I'm Jeff.
My name's Linwood Breton. Perhaps you heard of me. Perhaps you haven't. It's all right.
Did you say Benjamin Button?
Linwood Breton.
Okay.
Professor Linwood Breton.
And I am assuming in the email that you sent, you gave that name as well? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So he offers to shake your hand, and
I'll shake his hand.
Okay. Good to meet you. Good to meet you. Let me see what we can do. And he'll walk back to the office. If you're doing anything in the meantime, let me know.
Oh, no, I'm just going to be talking to Tavor about the pricing and keeping a wary eye for guardians of the law.
Yeah. A couple of minutes later, he's going to come back, and he's got some papers in his hand. You said your name was Linwood?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's an odd name, but
yeah. So we have the manager special here. It's not one of these models here, but just around the corner, he shows you. Basically, you've got a line of bikes in the front, and then another row, and then another row. He takes you to the back row, and there are a couple of models that are older, you can tell, but a higher quality. For lack of a better way of describing it, think like 10-year-old Lexus as opposed to brand new Honda.
I drive a Honda. Fuck you.
Okay. And
Kia.
Lexus.
Brand new Kia.
I used to drive a Lexus too. Honestly.
But you get the context.
Yeah, I get the context.
So we've got these. Now, we could probably strip them down and take some of these accessories, as you mentioned, that they're unnecessary, and we could give you a deal on 2 of these.
Okay. What kind of a deal are you talking? Are these used? By the way, are these used? What kind of?
They are not used. They are new.
Okay. All right.
The odometer reads 73 miles.
And what kind of deal could you do on these?
The lowest I could do is $6,000 each.
And these are similar speed and range of the other? Are they better speed and range?
They don't have quite the speed. They have a better range. They also have better maneuverability.
Well, I think that sells it there for me. These will be fine.
Okay.
I'll pay you in cash. You may,
well, alrighty then.
You may remove the extraneous items.
We'll take them back into the maintenance bay and get them stripped down. And if you want to follow me into the office, we'll get the paperwork signed.
Sure. All right, will do.
So he's gonna flag one of the maintenance guys over, and they're gonna pull the bikes into the shop. Make a note to tell Tavor later. I'm assuming
$6,000. Yeah.
So
I'm removing mine right now. Sorry. Moving it down.
All right. 7 years ago, we set out to buy 2 bikes.
And you were successful. So they're going to come back. The front fairings have been removed. The saddlebags have been removed. They're basically stripped down, but still fully functional.
With good speed and extended range and extended maneuverability.
They're not as fast, but yes.
Good speed, but not great speed.
What's the speed 2 or 2.5?
Roll me a percentage.
Me?
Who, me?
I'll have Snake roll it.
All right. Ha! The most average roll you can get besides a 50.
Wow. All right. 2.25.
And what's the range on it?
I'd have to look at what the stats are.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get that for...
Yeah. Note to self, bike range and stats.
Nice.
So I'll deal with that later.
All right.
All right. So you guys get your paperwork filled out. You're paying in cash, so you don't have to worry about credit or anything. You guys get everything done, and they roll the bikes out to you, and you are now the proud owners
Driving them
of.
back, huh?
Yep.
Stripped down luxury bikes.
Yep. Anything else while you're out?
No, I got everything I need.
Okay. Valley, anything else for you?
No, I just been waiting on everybody to get back.
Okay.
So while they're sleeping, I'm going to refuel when we get to the next planet and shoot straight to Cerberus.
Darius, you make it back from your trip to your dorm, basically, after picking up your storage unit and data link. So you were making that run for the equipment. You were helping Snake with the email. So that's going to take some time out of your background check.
Yep.
Is anyone else doing anything for the day?
I'm going to come back and just kind of get my load out readied up and that kind of thing. And then I'll probably run back to Sue and discuss with her because we had been in previous discussions about what she wanted to learn, and I'm going to return to teaching her as usual. And if she had any questions and that kind of thing.
When you sit down to start your lessons again, the first question that Sue has for you is, why is morality fluid? I don't want you to answer that right now.
Okay.
That's the next episode. That's another 2 hours.
It's going to be a discussion unto itself.
She's talking philosophy, but she can't possibly hope to understand philosophy.
That too.
She doesn't even know what morality is.
She has the dictionary definition, and she and Valley have talked about it. And Darius. So anyway, the background check. The information that you get on the officer who has been communicating with Valley about the investigation. They have an exemplary, not an exemplary, that's not the right word. They have their personnel record is clean. They don't have any citations for or infractions for anything. They do have citations for valor and commendations for completing investigations.
Is it a male or female?
It's male.
I'm gonna Photoshop him snorting illegal substances off of penis.
Okay.
That might be okay on Thorun.
This isn't you? Yeah, that's me, but that never... Are you sure? No, I'm just playing. I'm not really going to do that.
Well, after snorting that much powder, I'm surprised you remember anything.
Where's the boys at?
How about some Peruvian snow, boys?
They have a strong record of closing cases. They currently have two open cases, 5 unsolved cases, and 230 solved cases.
Oh. How many of those cases have been appealed and overturned?
Have been what?
Appealed and overturned.
Oh, 2.
Okay.
And I will say they were appealed and overturned because of improper evidence handling, not by him.
Fuck, I got a good one, huh? Thanks, buddy.
So I'm assuming Darius is sharing all of this information with Valley. Okay.
Yeah, he is. I was just writing down the...
we should be able to get back to the ship pretty quick with our fancy new bikes, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it just takes a couple of minutes. I'm not even clocking. I mean, if you want to have overheard that conversation, that's fine.
No, they're going to hear me driving up in my sweet new bike.
Vroom.
Well, it's electric. They probably can't hear shit. They'll hear the docking bay ramp go down.
Yep. Now, since you didn't get any of the accessories, you don't have any strapping to actually put it in. I'm kidding.
It's a cargo ship. There should be a couple of straps landed.
Yes, there are. Like I said, I'm kidding. Tempting to be that dick, but I'm not going to be that dick. All right. Anything else?
I will go return to go get the straps with a mag.
Was there a role involved with the background check?
I'm sorry, say again, Darius.
Was there a role involved with the background check, or was it just a time thing?
You rolled earlier, didn't you?
For that, not for that. You said to wait.
Yeah, you said don't wait on the roll for the background check.
Oh. Go ahead.
You did good. You did good, buddy.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a. Would that be a no? Yeah. Give me a no roll. Yeah, it's fine.
No is charisma?
No, it's going to be intelligence.
Intelligence?
Yeah.
That's good at least.
Okay. So you are fairly confident that all of the information that I have given you is accurate. There's no deception in any of that information. You are also certain that unless you want to actually draw attention to your search and have people made aware that you are breaking through firewalls and getting information, that is as much as you will be able to get.
Okay. So, Sally, based on the information I gave you, I could get more, but it would severely increase the chance of other people becoming aware of our search.
All right. In order to prevent being discovered as doing our own intelligence gathering upon them, we need to be prepared to create evidence that will point everything towards Mr. Cullens in order to prevent them from closing a case against this. So with that being said, if you go and you look on the planet of Tharun, there was a registration of a ship. I need you to put his ID signature would already be on that and everything else. Just make sure it's prominent. We'll go ahead and we'll pull the docs and the files for that and everything else, so we have something to give them. All right.
Okay.
Also, any communications that he previously had, with cell phone number fucking 8675309 that was conducted on planet Thurion from his cell phone. We need to go ahead and we need to see if we can pull those numbers and stuff from there. Okay?
All right. I will start trying to pull that information.
Yeah. And, well, you'll have to pull that once we hit Spike Drive to go to the next planet. You'll have a couple of hours, 12 hours of refueling there in order to pull the next bit of information before we go on Spike Drive again to get the Halfton or Haldorf in order where I got to meet with Severus and, see if there's any final touch-ups that Leonard needs to give Sue and make sure everything's good to go before we head to Tharun. So, all right.
Right. That'll be my primary task.
I'm gonna make you earn that $1,000, buddy. Got it, Snake.
Yeah.
You good?
I'm
Need
good.
anything? All right.
Nope.
So we're getting ready to take off in this beast.
Yeah, we got 2 bikes in here, and I'm gonna deploy this comm unit in here so we can have comms for 300 clicks around the ship.
Okay.
For that, I will need a fix roll, but if you want to hold off on that until either Brian can help you with that, or you can have Darius help you with that, or you can have both of them help you with that.
You want to help me with it, Darius?
Yeah, I'll give you a hand.
Okay.
All right.
If you want Brian's help, though, you have to wait until next session when he's
we'll
here.
just do it. We'll just do it now.
Okay. So go ahead.
We can have Brian. We can have Brian approve the work,
or blow it up.
Right. Quite possibly. So Darius, go ahead and give me your fixed roll first. That will determine the bonus that Snake gets.
And fixes intelligence also?
Yes. Wow. Okay. So that'll be a +2.
Hey.
Okay. So
can I re-roll that one? I'm an expert.
Yeah. Although I think expert is re-roll the whole thing, not just the one.
Yeah, expert is re-roll the whole thing.
I'll just re-roll the whole thing then.
Okay.
What is it? The fix again?
Yep.
Modifier 2.
Yep.
You're re-rolling a 10?
Yeah. Well, I had a 1 in it. Yeah, whatever. I had a 1 in it, and a 1 is a partial failure.
But it was still a 10. So.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I thought a 1 was a partial failure, to be honest. I mean, I wouldn't re-roll it, except for...
What did you just do?
I was trying to double check what the expert actually says.
I think I can
There.
re-roll.
That's what expert actually says.
Thank you.
I can take the new roll if it's better.
Oh, you didn't actually fail it, though.
No.
So you still have the 10 because you didn't fail it.
All right. As long as the 1 doesn't fail me, then I don't care. I just saw the 1 and went, that could be a failure.
So depending on the skill, what is being rolled, generally a 6 is the base total that you have to get unless otherwise stated.
Okay. No, I just thought when you rolled a single 1, then that was a partial failure on the whole roll.
Nope. Nope.
Okay. Sweet. Yeah, I would have left the 10 alone at that point.
All right. So with that, so you guys are fairly confident that you've got everything installed. Double check the wiring. You realize that you've got an orange wire connected to a red wire. You fix that, and everything else looks good.
Sweet.
With that, unless there's anything else you want to do on planet, I'm going to say you guys are ready to take off.
I'm deploying my boy. He should have already been deployed, though. But I just want to make sure that he's deployed and headed back. And once he lands and docks, he's to wait for me.
Yeah. So he receives the ship later that day, if I remember right.
Yeah, on
Was
Monday.
it that day or the next day? I don't remember.
Next day. It was the next day.
Okay. So you guys spend one more night in dock, and then you guys will take off the next day.
Yeah, he's basically getting there a day earlier than we are because he doesn't have to stop for fuel.
Right.
All right.
So you guys are taking off, and we'll say you guys are in flight for next session.